Sometimes life is gratifying when you're doing software development and you're working on developing something and you're developing an aspect of your program or whatever you're doing and you're really excited, but then it breaks down and you can't figure out what the problem is, and then you're brainstorming with your programmer, and you're trying to figure out the issue, and it's definitely fun when you're in there and you're churning away, your brain's working, and you're like, oh, found it. That gives you a feeling of success, of fulfillment, and you feel good inside. You develop something that's exciting, and people out in the world are going to use what you created. And I guess maybe the same happens with we're developing a check-in system and we're trying to check people in and out. But these days, actually, let me back up. You used to just check people into your health club. But now we want to check the people out when they leave so we can tell how many people are actually remaining in the club. Because due to the pandemic, you have a limit of how many people you can have in your facility. So we added this checkout feature where you're going to have to force your members to check out. They're scanning in again with their barcode scanner, with their little barcode on their key tag. And so that will check them out of your facility. And then we need to total all the remaining people that have not checked out of all the people that have checked in. Anyway, it gets really complicated because people might be checking in for basketball, or they're checking in just to work out, or they're checking in for tanning, or they're checking in for a personal training session. Then you have to find out where that check-in was, what time it was, and then post a record against it that you're checking the member out. Anyway, it's gratifying when you do things that are complicated and you get through it and you feel fulfilled, right? That's part of life. Whether you're completing a masterpiece, whether you're doing artwork, or you're just stacking shelves in a building and you want everything stacked up correctly and you have to fit everything in and you're like getting annoyed because it's not all fitting, and then all of a sudden you get it to fit and you're like, yeah! And that's life, right? Getting fulfillment out of doing your job and your work, and getting through complicated tasks with a team of individuals, and that's what makes life fulfilling. So I was coming out here to say I'm fulfilled. I got something done today that made me happy. I was sitting here getting stressed out because I want to go sit in my living room and I want to watch the U.S. Open. And I want to watch Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy and my man DeChambeau. But I have to sit here and work for a living. So anyway, we were working on really cool stuff and we got through it. And now my brain's tired and I do want to go sit down and watch the U.S. Open. But what's the point in the end? What's the point in the... I was saying earlier, I don't need all this. I can just sit outside by a river and enjoy the breeze and enjoy the breeze through the trees and the sunshine and the sunrises and sunsets. I love sunrises and sunsets. Love them, love them, love them. I met someone that said, I've seen 1,000,000 of those. I don't need to see them again. I could watch them forever. That'll keep me going in life forever because they're always different. And some people need more complicated things in life to be fulfilled, like finding neutrinos and finding muons and gluons and all these things, or building a rocket to go to the moon. What do you need to be fulfilled? Maybe it's having children already. You got your kid through college. Got them married, you have grandchildren, and now you can do it all again with your grandchildren, right? Some people need complex lives. Some people lead complex lives. Some people need simple lives, and some people lead simple lives. Find out what works for you. I guess that's the point of this video. Anyway, I love all you crazy nuts out there. You can give up on the system, you can give up on the people, but never give up on yourself. Stay safe, love one another, and let's get through this pandemic. I don't think we're going to get through it. I think it's here forever, just like herpes will be around forever. HIV will be around forever. We find ways to treat it, but we're never going to cure it. And this disease, this coronavirus, COVID-19, will probably be around for the rest of our lives. Are you ready? Long road ahead. The whole way of life is going to be different. Good luck to all you guys.